but that doesn't matter. We're here. Check out what a beautiful day it is here at the F.D.R. State Park. If you guys do not know who I am, well, if you're on my channel, that'd be kind of weird. I've met you on the move, and Senior, if you want to say hello?
Yeah, to who?
Anybody.
There's nobody on there right
There's
now.
plenty of people. Either way, so we scheduled this event just to get together because we're going to be doing a lot of things over the weekend, camping and so forth, but we wanted to say thank you to all our subscribers out there that have been tuning into our channel. I just hit 1,700 subscribers and 250,000 views. Senior, I was checking out your channel. Looks like you've got quite a few subscribers as well.
Not enough.
Well, not enough. How many do you need? Do you know everybody by name?
Most of my subscribers, I do.
Yeah?
I stay up with them pretty good.
What's your channel that you've been watching the most?
Metro on the Move is one of them.
I heard about that guy. Well, speaking of YouTubers, in case you don't know how I met this guy, I actually met him from YouTube, watching his channel, specifically on the Pine Mountain Trail. That's why we picked here, right?
That's right.
If you didn't know, Senior Hiker 77 is here almost every single weekend, and this is his background. This is your playground for the most part, right?
Exactly. I'm still trying to get my tablet working here, but if for some reason...
He's a big fan. You can tell he's got a sticker right here. Anyway, so we got a lot to talk about today as he gets set up. One of the things that we wanted to talk about first and foremost is the Pine Mountain Trail Association. They're actually part of the reason why this trail is so well maintained. In fact, if you haven't been out here, this is one of the most beautiful trails. As you can see, lovely scenery in the background, but the trails are really well maintained by the Pine Mountain Trail. And if you haven't had a chance, make sure you check out their website, Pine Mountain Trail Association. They do offer an annual membership for $25 a year. It does help pay back some of the costs to maintain these trails, but also there are some benefits listed on their website. One of those is that you actually get your personal camping fees docked for the year if you sign up as a member. So Senior, looks like you're deep into the throes of
I'm trying to figure out to get this laptop going. I mean, this tablet going, and I can't seem to figure it out. There ain't nobody online that I can see.
Well, guess what?
What?
I'm seeing right here, you have 6 people.
6 people watching,
Yeah.
making a fool out of myself.
Well, you know. You can probably see most of their comments coming up here. It says, hi guys, Adam Stark is actually saying hello to you.
Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome aboard,
And you
Adam.
got Ann right there too, Ann Conley. Nobody's mentioning anything on my side yet, so I'm still waiting on some comments. Either way, just want to say thank you to everyone. Oh, what up, boys? We got 333 here saying hello. Hello, 333.
Well, that's your buddy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's your buddy.
Where's he at?
He's up in South Dakota.
See, what a memory this guy has.
Yeah, I just I just commented on his channel not long ago.
Oh, I'm
here,
sure
here we go. I got
Yeah,
words.
so you got Backpacking with Buckley. Hey, what's going on, my friend?
That's Tim Buckley.
Following Walker's World. Hey, John.
Oh, Tom Walker.
Tom Walker, right?
Let me get up here.
You got J. Charles Outdoors, Steve Ditz, and Adam Stark. So many people are logging in. I told you you're a celebrity. Why do you even think... If you guys have not checked
Well, here,
out...
look at
Senior-
these people talking to you.
Yeah, Rich Z. What's going on, Rich? How are you, my friend? Wait a minute. Rich
That's him. Oh my.
Rich is actually here for the giveaway, and he's actually commenting to us. I was like, what's going on? So he's actually in for the giveaway. We have lots of giveaways today as well. Lots of stickers, giveaways, and so forth. But one of the giveaways that we have is one of these mini Sawyer water filters. So make sure, if you are in the area, make sure you stop by F.D.R. State Park because we're going to be giving away one of these. What are you giving away today, Senior?
A couple of things. If I'm gonna give away one of these infinity mugs.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
What's so special about the Infinity mug?
Nothing.
You did a review on it the other day.
Yeah, but that was the new one. This is the old one that don't have the gradation marks on it.
So it's just a regular old cup, huh?
And yeah, just regular old cup. And then I'm gonna give away this little tool right here, the knife, fork, and spoon.
I thought you were talking about me. I was like,
Kit.
Anyway.
Oh, Tom, I just watched him and Nancy up at the Highland Graceland, petting the ponies. 12-mile hike. Very good, Tom. Wish I was there and could have done it.
Well, Lolly just said hello. Hi, hello, Lolly. She's
Lolly,
actually
oh, we love Lolly.
Yeah, Lolly's my wife. For those that don't know who she is, she
Oh,
goes
I
on
can't
hikes
love her
with
then.
me as well, but not today. It's just going to be Senior Hiker and myself. So we were talking a little bit about the Pine Mountain Trail Association. Hey, Senior, how long have you actually been a member of the association?
Maybe, I guess about 5 years, really. Only 5 years.
So obviously you get to go camping as part of the membership benefits. They waive your membership, the cost of camping, which is $10 per night if you are a member. Looking at the trail though, there are so many great campsites out here at the F.D.R. State Park.
27.
He already knew exactly how many numbers there was. Out of the 27 campsites, which one of the sites would you say is your least favorite?
Bethel Creek.
And why don't you like Bethel Creek?
It's no flat ground, and it's dark and scary, really. There's no flat ground. You're going to sleep on a hill. You're going to slide down in your tent. There's no way around it. There's water there, limited water. But that's one of our least favorites.
So what makes it super scary besides that?
Dark, it's just dark.
It's just dark.
It's dark. It's such the sun doesn't hit it.
Looks like Tom Walker is following both of our channels, getting the multiple views. Your view and my view.
I don't see.
You got an extreme close-up right there. Look.
Yeah, but I don't see no. Where's the question?
So you got 6 people here too. They're just basically popping on. They'll say hello. You'll see the comments come up.
Oh, okay.
So, what's the scariest thing that's happened to you out here on the Pine Mountain Trail?
Nothing really scary.
Nothing?
No, scariest thing was at Cumberland Island at Brick Hill Bluff.
Yeah.
And those feral horses, one come through the campsite and ran right by my tent where my head was. Wasn't that far away from my head. Like that.
So horses came up on you?
A horse came in. Ask West
Feral
Kevin.
horse?
Feral horses.
So wild horses is not...
No, they feral. I mean, nobody. Oh, hey, somebody's asking.
I think Tom was just saying hi to Buckley on there. So, they're chatting back and forth.
Oh, okay. I wish I could get this.
I think I said this on the last time, what my scariest time on the trail was. But before we get into all that, looking at the campsites again, what would you say is your favorite campsite?
Well, it used to be Sparks Creek.
Yeah, I like Sparks Creek.
But now we've changed to Little Bridges campsite.
Little Bridges?
Yeah.
Is it like London Bridges?
No, it's a loop. It's a 3.4 mile loop, and the campsite is 1.7 miles in.
So you get a little bit of a hike in there, right?
So you get a hike, and then the next day you hike out, and it's got good water.
Yep. What makes it good or bad water? It says, when hiking F.D.R., which trail has the waterfalls? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, so Rich is actually chiming in saying, hey, he wants to know where the waterfalls are. All right, so Rich, this question is for you. If you want to find out where the waterfalls are, go to mile marker 23 and hike in from that trailhead. Over there, it's actually the news tower, and then from there, you're gonna go in about a few miles or so, but there's gonna be waterfalls all along the way. So mile marker 23, it's pretty easy to get to. It's on the far end of the trail.
Cascade Falls is the biggest one for Pine Mountain Trail, but there's 2 or 3 little falls on the way. But it's the first, you start at mile marker 23, the first 2 miles, you'll see the waterfalls.
So Druzy just said, hey fellas, we're at mile marker 11. Hi Druzy, how are you? Thank you for logging in and eating lunch. Thank you for tuning in. Druzy, he actually reached out earlier this week asking where we were gonna be. But we're here from 12 to 2. I don't know if we're gonna do the live the entire 2 hours, but we're gonna try and keep our conversation going as long as possible, right, Senior?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get my tablet going so I can answer these questions, but
I thought you were playing Candy Crush or something.
no.
Anyway, so one of the things that we wanted to talk about here today was looking at some of the leave no trace principles, because as you know, the Pine Mountain Trail is a very pristine and beautiful place, but it does take everyone's effort to make sure this place stays clean and nice for everyone for the long haul. So one of those things is to plan ahead and prepare. That's the #1 leave no trace principle. And Senior, when you start preparing for a trip, what's the first thing that you do when you head out to the Pine Mountain Trail in terms of your planning?
You mean at home before I pack?
Before you plan a camping trip, what would you recommend to people watching as a suggestion to plan ahead and prepare?
What I do, I saw some questions, but I can't read them without my laptop. I mean, without my tablet, I couldn't read them. But no, I just unpack. When I come off a hike, I unpack everything in one spot. And then I'll clean up the pots and pans or whatever, the cups, and put them back in the spot. And then when I go again, everything is right there. The only thing I'll change out is the tent if it's going to rain, or if I've got different food, I might change out the cookware. But everything is right there. I keep it in one pile. That whatever come out the pack stays in a pile. So that's how I prepare.
So you take it out, look at the pile, put the pile back in the pack.
Put the pile back, clean it up, and put it back in the pack.
So that's a good point. Always make sure you pay attention to the weather, because the weather does change, and obviously going into a camping trip, you want to make sure you're well prepared for that.
Nancy said
Debbie
hello.
Anderson.
Yeah, hey Nancy. Yeah, we
And
may see you in July. Well, we're going to see you in July.
Mark
Just stop
Cummings.
by.
Hey Mark, how are you doing? Thank you for logging
Yeah,
in.
Mark Cummings. He's another one of my commenters, and I have to get close so I can read these comments. What's the best time to come your direction?
Oh, great question from Backpacking with Buckley. He wanted to know when's the best time to come down to the Pine Mountain Trail. So I would say the cooler months, especially when the leaves are off the trees. As you can see, the leaves are starting to come in and can start to block the view, but also in this particular area, it is brutal with the heat during the warmer months, right?
Yeah, July, you don't want to. I come every week anyway, but July is the wrong month. I guess in the fall, or spring would be the best times for hiking on the Pine Mountain Trail. But I go every week, just about every week, no matter what, hail or rain, don't matter.
Well, I actually hiked the Pine Mountain Trail with Crow as the Crow Flies hiking in March, and I would say that the weather was not too cold and not too hot. So very cold at night, probably down into the 30s or 40s that weekend we were here. And then the temps got into the 70s and 80s. So it was a nice range, but I would definitely say probably February, March would be the best time to come out here and hike the PMT or the Pine Mountain Trail at F.D.R. State Park. If I drive that far, Backpacking Buckley, I want to have one of you fellas as available for a guide. So this guy, senior hiker here, is always here every single weekend. So I think that he would be here for sure. And Buckley, I would like to meet you as well. So if you do come down, let's make sure that's a collab hike. And I'll probably, I will hike the PMT with you if you come down here. So how about that?
It's Tim Buckley.
I'll call him Buckley.
And his sister's Molly. And Cody is her husband. I know them all. They like family after you do YouTube for a while. They like family, really.
Did you watch his last video?
Yeah, I watch every one of them.
What happened on his last video?
Wait a minute. I'll come too.
Okay, we got two people.
Tom Walker.
We got Buckley and Tom Walker saying they're going to come down for a collab hike to hike the PMT. Are you excited, man? They're going to come see us.
I'm happy anybody come see me. I'm surprised. Who wants to come see me?
Well, I came to see. I thought I was special.
You are special.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, you are special, Andy.
So, all right, so let's get back into some of the leave no trace principles. All right, so as we were talking about, plan ahead, prepare, that's number one. Number two was to camp on durable surfaces. What would you consider to be a durable surface?
Me?
Yeah, a durable surface.
I don't know that. I guess, sand would be good.
Well, I guess sand would be good at a campsite. But what they're saying is you want to make sure that you're not like, if you see a pristine area, you're going in there kicking things around.
No, you can't do that. I got the way. I don't even move the leaves out the way. No, I don't. I'll pick up the twigs and acorns, anything round.
Okay.
But I just leave it like it is and put my tent right on top of it. And of course, after I pitch my tent, I'll pack it down and feel, and if there's any rocks or acorns, to reach out and get them out. But I don't even clean them up like that.
Good guy here. Troy Smith just logged in. I think it was Troy Smith. Shout out to you. So you don't move anything on the ground. I do move a few things. Stones is another one that I like to move out of the way.
Yeah, I got to move the stones.
You don't want to hit your head on a rock there, right? That's not good. So obviously you don't want to disturb the area. That's where it's saying make sure you camp on durable surfaces, because if it is somewhat of a fragile area and you're sitting there camping on it, well, guess what? You just ruined it for others to enjoy. So make sure you don't impact too much of the camping grounds around you. So number three is dispose of waste properly. What's your definition of that, Senior?
You dig a cat hole, 6 inches, put your stuff in it, cover it up.
Maybe 8 inches? 6 to 8?
Deep as you want to go.
6 to 8, 4 to 6.
Of course, I use a dig tool, which works really well. I got rid of those Deucer spades. They would hurt my hand.
So speaking of, I have a funny story about making sure you dig a proper cat hole. Now this is PG, but it's pretty funny, I think anyway. So my wife and I were actually on the Appalachian Trail,
I'm listening.
and we were hiking up from Unicoi Gap, and we got up to about Rocky Mountain, which is the first big overlook, right? It's pretty intense to get up there. So we've been hiking for about an hour or so to get to this point. And as we were hiking along, we ran into a bee's nest that was along the trail, right? And the bee's nest was just so bad that we had to get off the trail to go around it. And then as we were going around it, we ran into this lady that seemed very startled that she saw us, right? And I was like, hey, just be careful. There's a bee's nest down the way. You want to make sure that you pay attention that you might run into it. Well, she's like, thank you very much, and just took off. And I looked at my wife and I was like, man, that's kind of weird, Why is she all rattled like that? So we went about 100 or more feet down the trail, and all of a sudden my wife says, Andy, or Metro, Andy, there's bears out here. And I was like, what are you talking about? There's bear poop everywhere.
Yeah, it's cats.
So I went over to look at the bear poop, supposedly, and I looked around, and I said, hon, I don't think it's a bear. And she goes, well, why not? I said, well, unless it's the Charmin bear, that's not bear poop. So we're pretty confident it was the lady. So we understand accidents happen out there. But to your point, make sure you dispose of waste properly. If you can, make sure you bring a trowel, 6 to 8 inches, 2 to 6 inches wide. Make sure you bury your waste.
But sometimes you just have to take a dump and then dig the hole. Really, it's because some of this food we eat out on the trail it'll go through you pretty fast.
Well, I said a Subway.
Yeah, well, if you have to go, you go, and then dig your hole and put it away.
If you gotta go and dig your hole. I see a shirt coming on that, so that's pretty funny. So also another way to dispose of your waste properly is you always want to make sure that you use a trash bag, put all your trash in. Don't burn your trash, right? That's a big one, right?
Not plastic anyway, and not the Mylar bags either. You don't want to burn none of that.
So you want to make sure you put your trash in a bag, pack it in, pack it out. You don't want to leave any trash behind. So.
My sister Debbie Anderson, happy birthday, Tony Smith. I guess Tony is over in Alabama. He's one of my commenters.
Okay.
And my sister just wished him a happy birthday. I have to stay close to my phone now because I can't get my tablet up on YouTube. So I can't read it if I'm back here.
Well, I was wondering, he's like, extreme close up, extreme.
I'm having to. Andy won't help me get YouTube up.
Steps by Katie, Leave No Trace. That's awesome. Jason Outdoors, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us.
She's in Belgium.
And they got Liz, Trails and Travels. Hey Liz, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. And Steps by Katie, thank you so much.
Yeah, Steps by Katie. She's in Belgium actually. It must be midnight there. What time is it in Belgium, Kate?
Yep, she says she's in Belgium, yeah.
Yeah, she's in Belgium.
Worldwide YouTube going on right now. And Liz says, my pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. All right, let's keep on moving on these leave no trace principles. All right, senior?
Yeah, let's
okay.
go.
Number 4. Ready?
Oh, it's 6 p.m. Oh, that's good. In Belgium, it's 6 p.m.
That's right.
But the day before, day after, it's not Saturday, is it?
Steve says try rebooting.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Steve. Yeah, maybe that's it. I'll cut it off and try again.
All right, so number 4, as senior hikers doing this, is leave what you find. So what does that mean? That can be anything from as you're walking along and you're looking at flowers, don't pick the flowers, don't eat the fruits, or anything that you find on the trail. You want to leave that for the animals that live in the area. But also leave what you find. Don't be taking rocks or any type of historical items from around the area. Leave it where you found it. Basically, it's basically saying if you liked it and you appreciate it, there's a good chance that somebody else will like it as well. So why not let them have that experience?
Well, thank you, Kate. She's got to fix supper, she said. But
okay, well, thank you for stopping by from Belgium.
Yeah, thank you from Belgium.
So
I'm sure I missed a bunch of others that said hello, but sorry, my tablet is not connecting. It was working earlier.
That's technology for you. That's technology.
Now I think the thing's dead.
Well, let's just keep on keeping on. All right, so as we continue on, I wanted to say, as far as the leave no trace principles, right? So leave what you find, and then the next one is minimize fire impacts. What does that mean to you, Steve?
It don't mean much because I never make a fire.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've had a fire the past couple times.
No, I didn't make it.
might be from your side. Who knows? The wind is blowing a little bit, so I apologize if the wind is too much. Hopefully, it's not on. If you're experiencing too much on his channel, you can always pop over to mine if the wind noise is bothering you. I'm Metro on the Move. I'm not trying to steal your viewers.
No, that's okay. I'm wondering where's the noise coming from?
It's the wind, just blowing as a whole. So minimize fire impacts. What does that mean, senior hiker? That means don't be making your own fire ring. So if you see an existing fire ring, make sure you use that. Or if there is a receptacle or an area that's been designated for making fires, make sure you do that. Crazoni stopping by to say hi. Can't stay long, getting out. Crazoni, thank you for stopping by. Minimizing fire impacts is just not to make your own fire ring. All right, so
Also, the big thing here at the Pine Mountain Trail is to put your fire out. And that's pouring a few gallons on your fire in the mornings. Don't leave it smoldering, because Tim Hall will come by and stick his hand in there and see if it's still warm. You may get a call from him.
All the campsites here at Pine Mountain or the F.D.R. State Park, you actually have to register so they know who set the fire or who supposedly set the fire. So if you don't put the fire out, they're definitely coming for you, right?
They'll call you.
They'll call you and you get a fine.
Say, who left them cigarette butts out there?
Well, I wasn't smoking. Were you smoking cigarettes?
Not me, but if you leave them, they'll call you.
They'll get you. All right. Number 6 is to respect wildlife. So that means don't do this.
Yeah, don't tease wildlife.
Yeah, you gotta respect them. You know, don't call them names like you jerk. You gotta like. What that means is basically don't be taunting the animals. Don't be calling them names, even though I don't think they really understand what you're saying, right, Senior?
No, they won't.
Right, but they understand this. This is moose talk.
What state are you guys? We're in Georgia. Let's see, I have to go up there to look and see what they're saying.
Well, that's okay. I'm gonna do it too.
Oh.
All right, let's do the last one for leave no trace principles before we move on. All right, the last leave no trace principle, which is my favorite one. Right, this is my favorite leave no trace principle. Ready? It is to be considerate of others.
No, we don't want to do that.
Like you're sitting too close to me. That's no. What that means is make sure that you're being conscious of other people on the trail, making sure that they have a great experience. So one of the things that could probably ruin that experience is probably this. Ready?
What?
A Bluetooth speaker. Do you play music on trail?
No.
You're not playing Ice-T,
I
Ice Cube, Taylor Swift,
No, I never played.
Post Malone?
Nope, no music for me on the trail, none whatsoever.
That's a good point. So if you are listening to music, great, but put some earbuds in. But nobody wants to hear you playing Taylor Swift's new song, even though I think Crow has a crush on Taylor Swift.
Really? I don't care that they play it as long as they keep moving and they get, it's fine.
Yeah, well, I have a problem with Bluetooth big time. So, Rachel, maybe throw over a bandana.
Riggs, Josh Riggs is online. Jim Hayes is online. Thank you, Jim. Great chat with sharing knowledge. Hey, senior hiker, that's bushcraft and fun. They up in Ontario, Canada.
So I guess we're having a little bit of wind noise here is what the issue is. So I'm trying to figure out how we can solve this because it is a little breezy.
I'm right here. If somebody could show me how to get the YouTube on my laptop, it don't work. See?
Nope. I don't know. I'm just going to hit that button right there. Anyway. Crazoni, Backpacking with Buckley, Nick and Rachel, thank you very much for logging in. I'm going to try and figure out how to... Oh, Metro, your audio is fine. Okay. I'm going to move on. All right. So, respect others. Make sure you don't blast the Bluetooth speaker. Make sure they have a good time on trail. Just overall, just make sure you're conscious of others out there. All right, my friend, let's move on to another topic. We're going to be doing a giveaway. If you guys want to win one of these products, we do have to have you here, but we have new stickers and merchandise available. And I tell you what, let's go ahead and make it easy for those that can't make it here. And this goes for your channel too. New stickers are available. If you want to get a sticker from me, make sure you email me at metroonthemove@yahoo.com and I will send you a free sticker. Just send me your information via email to metroonthemove@yahoo.com and I will respond and I'll send you one of these stickers. Also have some buttons and so forth for those that may want one of these old school buttons that I used to give out. These are
I got one.
These are legacy. We'll make sure I give those out. All right.
Can any of those things be put on eBay?
eBay?
Yeah, can I sell your sticker on eBay?
Is that how you're going to do it? Make an additional revenue on the side?
Yeah, I'm gonna make some some merch. I'm gonna sell Metro on the Move merch.
Well, evidently you're the more popular guy around here. All right, so let's move on to another topic real quick. The 52 hike challenge. Senior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, I wish you would help me get this. It would be
Well,
so much
Jesus
simpler.
is up here. You got to do this.
Okay.
Jesus, give me some help.
If you would just help me get to YouTube so I can see what these people are saying to me.
I know. It says it's installed. Open play and install.
I did all of that.
Well, listen, it's going to be one of those things we're just going to have to keep your comments up here and let's move on. So,
I have some more.
Debbie Anderson, where is Mike?
Oh, he's at a campsite. Mike P. Hiker. Yeah. Howdy from Texas. Who's that? Uncle Paul Persists. I think I just recently subscribed to your channel because you made a comment on mine. Yeah, Uncle Paul. Yeah.
So, if you don't mind talking to some of my friends over here too, because
Are they asking anything?
They've been seeing your ears over there.
Are they seeing? Well, turn it this way a little bit.
It's right here. So just step back a little bit like this.
I can't see the. Where's the question? What do you want to know?
They want to know what's your favorite color.
They don't care about that.
All right, let's talk about something else.
My favorite color is orange red.
Orange red?
Yeah.
I like orange too. I like
Orange
green
red,
though.
not orange. Orange red.
Is that where this color
No,
combination?
that just happened to be in the shop. That color was free.
Oh, okay. All right. So the 52 hike challenge. I talked to you about this earlier in the week. I said, Senior, are you doing the 52 hike challenge? And what'd you say?
No.
Why not?
Oh yeah, I do it anyway. We come. That's
Every single week.
Every week anyway.
So 52 hikes, 52 weeks in the year. You try to do a hike every single week.
Every week.
You said you don't do it for 3 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, I go to Cumberland Island
But
1 week.
Aren't you hiking that week though?
Yeah, that is a hike.
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
haven't-
okay. I pretty much do 52 every year.
So you're on track to make the 52 hike challenge.
Right, on track.
I'm at 32. I want to know what you are at in terms of what number.
How do we know you're not lying?
Because I write it down in a book.
Oh, this is an avid note keeper. He makes notes on everything. All his hikes and new places he goes, he does research. I'm impressed with that. He really does do research on every new hike he goes on.
Well, what's the number one thing to do on Leave No Trace Principles? Plan ahead and prepare.
Yeah.
So I write it down. Write a note.
He makes all the notes. He sure does. and his videos are revealing too. A lot of information in them.
Not too revealing.
History information. Like if he goes to a battlefield or something, he'll know all about it.
No, that's what it makes it interesting. You got to have a little bit of a storyline behind it. So, 52 hike challenge. I'm about number 32, 31, 32. I think is where I'm at in my number. So I'm dead on track to make that as well. All right, so let's move on to another topic that happened recently for me. As you may or may not know, so backpacking with Buckley, I have no idea, but I'll probably make 52. If I had to guess, he's done 25. So I want to know what numbers you're at. So Buckley's at 25. What number are you at? Put a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you.
Tim.
Why can't I call him Buckley?
You can call him Buckley. Call him Mr. Buckley.
Mr. Buckley. All right, so
he does nice videos too. He's a good talker. He just quit smoking, by the way. How you doing on that smoking? He moved over to CBDs. He's changed one habit to the other habit.
no, that's relaxing. That's not habit.
That's what he says.
Yeah,
Oh, what did he say? Following.
I'm at whatever my wife lets me be. That's Tom Walker. Where is that?
Oh my
But
goodness.
Tom Walker, in case you haven't seen his channel, Following Walker's World is actually what his channel is called. He actually was up at Trail Days last week, hanging out with a lot of different hikers, including As the Crow Flies hiking, backpacking. Call me what you want. 2 weeks of done. You are doing great, my friend. Keep on that path. It is so rewarding. In fact, I was talking to Buckley. I can call him Buckley.
Call him Buckley.
I was telling him that about 5 years ago, I was on the AT and I almost ran out of breath. And after buying all of my hiking gear, and then I was out there avidly hiking, I was almost out of breath. I told myself, do I really want to give up all of this hiking for smoking? Because I just bought all this gear. I was like, I'm going to feel so foolish if I continue to keep smoking and just not use all this gear. Because it takes up so much room in my house
Yeah.
that I'd be reminded every day. So I said, no, I'm going to go ahead and quit the smoking. And I'm just saving $5 to $7 a day So you consider me rich.
Oh, Kat from Belgium, she said Tim Buckley had a good channel.
He does.
Yeah, she said that. He does. He's a good talker.
So you said you saw his last video?
Yeah, but I don't remember. I've watched so many of them.
He had a special guest named Joe. Joe, here's a shout out for you as well. He went hiking in one of his favorite places. I agree with you, bud. Feel better. Awesome. Glad to hear that you're feeling better, man. Over the hump. Keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
you didn't need it to start with, and you don't need the CBDs either. Just quit. Jesus, just quit. You're a grown man. Quit.
You keep saying Jesus. Where's he at? I'm waiting all this time.
It's Jesus.
Jesus. All right, let's move on to the next topic here. So, I was up on the Fiery Gizzard Trail about 3 weeks ago.
Oh my goodness. Let's hear this story.
Well, this is important because
It is important.
People that are heading out right now to go on trail, this is something that you need to be thinking of. It's all about prevention of ticks. So when I was on the Fiery Gizzard Trail, I was hiking. It was about 13, 14 miles, but night one, I put down all my stuff, and I didn't have my stuff properly treated to repel ticks. I had pest repellent on, which like DEET and stuff of that nature, but I had not treated my gear. What do you use to treat your gear, senior hiker?
Permethrin. In fact, this is what I use right here.
What is that?
It's a concentrated.
So you don't put that on like a little behind the ears?
No. You mix it with water, but you can get it from Tractor Supply store for about $8, I think, or you can buy it from Amazon for $13. But you pour it and you fill up this side here,
Yeah?
and then you add the appropriate. They got a formula how much water you add, but that's what I use right there. It's a lot cheaper than buying this one.
Who bought that?
You did?
Oh,
I bought it too many times, but now I just mix mine, and I spray every time.
So before you head out, make sure you treat your gear with permethrin. Make sure you get a nice coat on there because it's going to help repel not only ticks, but also other types of animals, other types of insects as well. But it's good for your clothing, your gear, and tent. So make sure you put this on your gear before you head on a trail.
They went away. The questions went away before I could even read it. But anyway, 333 want to know what's your favorite gear.
Well, I could tell you that my favorite piece of gear is my 10-degree Enlightened Equipment Revelation quilt. I love that piece of gear because it's super light, super warm, and it has just been a nice lightweight piece of gear to take on trail, and it's good for all types of weather. One of my favorite things about it is how durable it is, and obviously how easy it is to pack away because it packs down really good. What's your favorite piece of gear, Senior?
Oh, my favorite piece of gear is my backpack. Oh no, my tent. I love the.
What kind of tent do you have?
Well, I got a couple of them, but the one I really like is the Lanshan Pro. And
Lanshan Pro?
Pro.
Lanshan Pro.
Lanshan Pro.
Lanshan Pro.
Yeah, I like it because I like it as a fair weather tent. Though I do, if it's not gonna rain, which I brought it tonight. If it's not gonna rain, that's the one I prefer. In the summertime, it's a little airy because it's a single wall tent.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's cold, I like to bring the Lanshan 2 with the four-season inner.
So Buckley said his favorite piece of gear is his hammock, which is from Superior Gear.
Yeah, he just did a video on his new setup.
Well, I just got a new piece of gear for my hammock. Do you know what it is?
What, on the quilt?
Well, yeah, I was gonna. It's the Hammock Gear Phoenix Budget or Economy Underquilt. I actually picked this up 7-8 weeks ago, and I got it today. So I actually brought my hammock with me in addition to all of my heavy gear since we're out here on the Pine Mountain Trail or the F.D.R. State Park, because shorter hikes I can take longer stuff with me. But the Hammock Gear Underquilt, what I like about it is it's only 14 ounces, and during the summer months you can use that as your sleeping bag or quilt.
All right. Listen, I think it's time to do a giveaway.
Okay.
This here, we'll give away this.
So for all the people out there that are watching us right now, I think there might be a giveaway winner.
Josh Riggins, he loves his Lanshan. And PG, where did you get? Gee, it went off. Now, what question was that? See, it went off before I could read it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're getting ready to give away a set. Knife, fork, and spoon.
Yep. Want to open one up?
Yeah, knife, fork, and spoon opens up like this.
So we have a couple people out there that have subscribe to the channel, put a comment down below. They have to be present to win, so I'm going to go ahead and put this up for the giveaway.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and announce the winner?
Yeah, what's his name? I forgot.
Richard.
Richard. Yeah. Okay. Come on over, Richard. Richard is the winner of this.
Of the first giveaway.
Of the first giveaway, this little set. Come on, put your face on there.
Okay.
Richard's
Hey
been.
guys.
New subscriber to both of the channels. He's out here at F.D.R. State. You're camping with a group. What was the name of the
Yes.
group you're with?
Georgia Outdoor Club, or it's first time visiting with them, but the Georgia Outdoor Group, Club, or they're on Meetup.
Well,
So, if you want to check them out, they got over 10,000 people subscribed.
maybe you
on
can get
the
them to
meetup
subscribe to our
thing,
channels
so-
too.
I'm going to let them know
Spread
about
the
it when
word.
I
Yeah,
come back.
yeah,
Sure,
that'd be great.
Sure.
You could show them the video that
So
you're
there's
because this will be
15
on. This will be
yeah.
on later.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm going to show my wife too.
congratulations to Richard. He's winning all kinds of giveaways.
So, yeah, I'm the only one like standing around here. Everyone else.
Well, there's lots of people around us here. So
Yeah,
if
but
you
I'm
want
the
to
only
win
one
something,
standing around.
if you guys want to win something, come down to F.D.R. State Park. We'll be here till 2 o'clock today.
Well, thanks a
Debbie.
lot, guys. Happy hiking.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, Richard, for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. And good luck. My Debbie Anderson asked me to do a video on my hammock.
Yeah.
I got 2 hammocks, but
What's the hammock you have?
gee, I don't use them, so it's Eno.
Eno. Yeah.
Eno.
Do you know what that stands for?
No.
Eagles Nest Outfitter.
Oh yeah, I did know that.
Do you know where they're out of?
No.
Asheville.
Asheville. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I lived in Asheville for a long time.
Did you ever?
5
But
years.
you didn't hike then.
No, wasn't into hiking then.
You're
I used to drive to Mount Pisgah.
Mount Pisgah is an excellent place. If you're ever up in Asheville, definitely recommend Mount Pisgah or the Pisgah Trail. 360 views at the top. If you want information about that, check out my channel. There's definitely a video on that I think that you would like to see.
All right.
All right, you want to talk about something else?
No.
What do you mean no?
I know. I think it's time for me just to shut up.
I think you keep talking.
No.
We got a few more topics to talk about here, though. All right.
Well, it's
Footwear.
10. Okay.
Yeah, footwear is pretty big. When you first started hiking, what was your first pair of shoes or footwear that you used to wear on trail?
Merles.
And Merles, right? So was it a hiking shoe or was it a hiking boot?
It was a hiking shoe. I don't have.
Was it Trail Runner?
No, it was. I'm not sure. Tar Heel. That's Keen's. But my problem with shoes took me a while to figure out what size I needed.
Good point.
I wore 11 and a half my whole life until I started walking these trails, and then I went to 12, and so I've got all these shoes, 11 and a half,
Yeah.
12, and then now I'm into 12 and a half.
Josh
I'll
says,
come
I want to come
to
down and
hike.
hike and crappie fish. Come on down, Josh. Love to see you. Debbie Anderson, it's talking about the hammock video again. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
my sister.
So my first pair of shoes, I think,
And, excuse me. After everything, I'm into ultras now. They seem to work for me.
what kind of ultras?
Well, I think the last one I got is 4.
The Lone Peaks?
Lone Peaks, yeah, Lone Peaks.
So I've got a few pairs of ultras. I got the Superior and the Lone Peaks, but I don't wear ultras anymore. Do you know what I wear right now?
Topos,
Topos. You know why?
no.
'Cause
Cheaper.
No. I have the Terra Venture 2. I actually bought these about a year ago. And the shoes that I bought, Topos, is because it has a wider foot box, wider than Ultras.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't need that.
Do you know why you need wider shoes? Because the more you hike, you catch something called squash syndrome.
Never
Squash.
heard- yeah, never heard of it, but
It's
okay.
like Sasquatch.
Yeah.
So the more you hike, the more you become more like an animal.
Oh.
Your foot starts to get wider and longer. You start getting more hair on your face. I'm in like phase 2 of Squatch syndrome. But they've been more comfortable for my feet. Topo Ultra Venture, love them. Walkers. Well, see, Tom
Yeah.
knows what's up. See?
Yeah, he's the one that actually put me on the Topos. But I went to REI and tried them on, but I got on that little mountain thing they have,
Yep.
and I could twist my foot and step out, and my heel would come out. Anyway, it wasn't for me. But I never had foot trouble. I don't have blister trouble, ankle trouble. Never had any foot trouble like that.
I actually had to go to the doctor last year because my shoes were too narrow.
Really?
Yeah, it was starting to hurt. Morton's neuroma is what it's called. The
Jeez,
bones of my
you know
foot.
all the names, huh?
Well, do the research.
Yeah, doing the reason. Hey, Andy wants to show you the tick bite. He didn't show you the tick bite.
I'm not showing my tick bite. That's in a private spot.
No, it ain't private. It's right on your side. He had to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Because it was what kind of tick was it?
A Lone Star tick.
Lone Star tick made him sick.
Yeah.
Show
I'm not showing my belly. This is YouTube Live.
It's on your
I'm
side.
not showing him my belly. No.
Oh my God.
I got bit by a tick, and I had to go to the doctor because it was an infected tick, and I had this thing called STARI, which is called Southern Tick Associated Rash Illness.
CF.
Fever, chills, not feeling good, tired.
Okay, Kat. Glad you joined us while you did. I think Danny should show you the tick bite, really. But
no.
Come on, show it to.
Show my belly.
Show it to. Stay right.
I've had it for 3 weeks now, man. It was like this big, the ring around. It was like that big. That was serious. I could have died from that.
I can't believe he did that.
How many of you guys have been bitten by a tick? Have you had to go to the doctor? I want to know. You never been bit by a tick before like that?
Yeah, I've been bit many times. It just itched for it's a whole month.
Mine itched a little bit more than that. I had to go to the doctor. But anyway,
Yeah, I know.
I'm tired of getting razzed around here.
I had to go to the doctor.
I had to go to the doctor.
Got a question. Yeah, got to go now.
Get some sun.
Ooh,
See,
me?
I've got a glow about me.
I guess I'm white looking.
Yeah, you need to get some sun on you, man. Maybe get one of those spray tans. Should Senior Hiker 77 get a spray tan? Like one of those orange looking tans? You need to get all Hollywood. We were just talking about this. If you don't know about Senior Hiker 77, he's got over 3,000 subscribers, over 300,000 views, and you've had over 3.5 million impressions. So I think Mr. Hollywood over here needs to get a spray tan.
Oh yeah, Mr. Hollywood.
And get some fancy glasses, because he's gonna have to be like walking around like,
Somebody just told me to get a tan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get a spray tan. I'm not going to go with you, but I'll give you the money to go get a spray tan just for fun to see how orange you look.
Well, listen, I think I'm gonna close down my
No, don't.
put
Why?
clear fingernail polish on tick bites.
That's a good advice.
That's a good advice. So Andy says.
I actually had to extract it. I put alcohol in mine, and then I went and got antibiotic ointment, and then went to the doctor, got antibiotics, and I've been on it for 2 weeks now. I feel better.
Now listen, you can move over to Andy's channel, Metro on the Move. I'm gonna close mine down. I got 9 people on, and if you want to continue, Andy's going to continue on. He's got some topics he wants to talk about, but I'm gonna close my channel down now. Okay? So you guys move over to Metro on the Move.
Over to my channel. It's going to be live for another 30 minutes for sure. So come on over. Metro on the Move.
All right. See you guys later. Thanks for stopping by and listening to us chat.
All right. So some other topics that we want to talk about here today is future hikes. What do you have planned outside of the Cumberland Island getaway that you have every year? In fact, do you want to talk a little bit about your Cumberland Island getaway? Because I know that was...
No, that's an annual thing I do.
Well, yeah, it is an annual thing.
Tom moved over.
Yeah, he likes...
He just said he moved over. No, that's an annual thing I do in February on my birthday.
It's
a birthday month.
So it's your birthday hike.
It's a birthday hike, and last year we had 3 people that had birthdays that month. I had Ice Bear Hikes.
Yeah, want to give her a shout out?
Yeah, well, we always shout out to Ice Bear. We all love her.
There's Josh Riggs.
Yeah, Josh moved over. No, Ice Bear Hikes, RVA Hiker Girl.
Yep.
That, you know what her channel stands for?
Richmond, Virginia?
Yeah, it's not, I thought it was RV Adventures, but it's actually for Richmond, Virginia, RVA. Her name is Jacqueline. She was there, she had a birthday, and at the end of February, and actually Kevin was there, but his is March the 1st.
March the 1st?
And his mother, he was supposed to be born on the 28th of February, which is a leap year.
Yeah.
So she...
Or 29th.
It was only 28.
It's 28 normally, and 29 is a leap year. So Kevin was born on the 20th. Kevin, were you born on the 29th?
Well, there's a story about that.
The short version.
I was going to try to tell the story. And she waited till March the 1st to have him.
I think my mom may have told it. She crossed her legs so I wouldn't be born on February the 29th.
So that way you don't, because that means you'll be only like 10 years old, right?
Right. I just be a little kid.
You're that Benjamin Button. You want to say hello to everybody out here? Because people need to see you,
I'll
right?
come around and say
Yeah,
hi.
come on, hello and say hi to everybody in YouTube land. This is Atypical Hiker.
Hello.
He was also on the Cumberland Island hike. So if you haven't seen that, those episodes, you can see all of those episodes on Celebrity Hiker 77.
Oh man, get off that dude. Come on, I'm just barely out there.
So you go out to Cumberland Island. How many days are you out there on Cumberland Island?
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah.
Do you run out of water?
No,
I heard there's some water out there. Is it good water or is it
no,
not?
it's awful water.
Why
Awful,
makes it awful?
because it's like artesian water.
Artesian?
Artesian. Yeah.
Like that fancy stuff? Like, oh,
Well, people say it's healthy. Somebody's saying something here.
Hollywood Hiker. Oh, look at you. See? Celebrity Hiker and Hollywood Hiker 77. I like the new name. So you get your spray tan, a new pair of shades, maybe some Ray-Bans, right? And then
I got my son.
you got the old school Ray-Bans?
No, he's got the real deals.
Yeah.
He don't buy no cheap stuff.
So maybe we should put a GoFundMe together for Senior Hiker so he can get his Celebrity Hiker 77 glasses on, so we'll all know who the celebrities are around here. So you go out there for 4 days. The water is artesian, but it smells a little funky, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells rotten.
Like an
Really
like
does.
an egg or
But
something.
they actually have. We've been there enough now. We know where all the water. When we first went, that was the big issue, the
Yeah.
water. But we know where all the water's at now, and where the restrooms at.
Well, that's kind of important.
It is for some people, the restrooms. Hey, Kevin takes a shower at Stanford Beach in the cold winter time.
In the water? Not in the ocean?
No, he takes a shower in the shower, and you can hear him hollering.
So cool.
Hey, wait a minute, he didn't bring soap, but they had a dispenser out by the sink, so he reached out there and got some of that dispenser. And it was sanitized. It wasn't.
Oh!
They switched it.
They burned you up a little bit.
They switched to soap, hand sanitizer, and it made him holler.
So he was taking a shower in the sink?
No, taking a shower in the shower. They have a.
Went out to the sink.
I got you,
and went back to the shower.
But I think Ice Bear was recording all the sounds you were making. Oh, let's see why did we mention Jacqueline? Oh, Dan, the monk, following. No, what's his name? What's his name? Dan.
Wandering monk.
Wandering Monk, not the Wandering Monk. He's writing the book, by the way.
Right. Because
Is he
he was
wa-
on the Appalachian Trail too, right?
Yeah, he went 162 miles. But
There's someone else on the AT that you want to talk about too?
well, I got Kelly from the Hiking and Hobbit. She's out
There you go.
And then I got the Ultra Hiking Girl and Taylor, the Hampshire I watched. Those are the 4 I kind of stay up with.
See, all these shout outs Senior Hikers giving out today.
Well, everybody knows Taylor and
Wasn't there one more at the Cumberland that was outdoor with Jason or something like that?
oh, Jason Outdoors, exactly. He came down from Michigan. Where was he at? No, what? Wisconsin? No, Green Bay. No, where did he come from?
I saw that video. It took
Oh,
him
man,
forever. It took him
But
forever. He
it
drove
took
all
him.
over.
Yeah, it took him a while. But that was the first time he ever seen the mountains or the ocean.
Really?
That's what he said. First time he ever seen the ocean.
And then he must be really.
Jason Outdoors.
Now he's definitely getting outdoors, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So Ann Conley wanted to know, was that Atypical Hiker in the background? The answer is yes, that was Atypical Hiker. And then Jason is in Wisconsin, and it's 19 hours it took him, is what Buckley says, to drive all the way
How
there.
did he know that? They up in South Dakota.
I'm
I
sure
thought.
he has the internet too. He probably watches his channel. So, you know,
Okay.
it's a small world
Tim,
after all, right?
Tim. Tim Buckley.
All right, I want to ask everyone a question out there. What do you like most about hiking? And then I want to pivot that to you, Senior, since it's just you and me really talking here. So, what is your favorite thing about hiking?
It ain't hiking.
What's your favorite thing?
It's getting to the destination.
So it's not about the journey?
Not about the hiking. That's work.
It's all about the destination.
Hey, at 80 years old, that's work.
That's so
So,
funny.
so I want to get to the destination as quick and as fast as possible.
So Josh says getting away. Debbie says nature. Those are their favorite things about hiking. My favorite thing about hiking is the adventure. The adventure of discovering somewhere new, doing the research to find a trail that you've never been to before, and then going out and actually having the information, but then actually having it come to life. Or watching other YouTubers that you've seen them go experience this and then experience it for yourself. That's really what I like about hiking.
No, I can understand that.
Yeah, 'cause you
That's your thing.
Yeah, it's
When you're 80, you're going to be like me. The destination's going to be more important.
It's not about the journey, it's about the destination. So Buckley says seeing what's over the next hill.
Oh, that's a little wanderlust. Yeah.
So here's something. When you're hiking with some people, especially if they've been to a trail before, it's their favorite thing to say is just over that hill.
Yeah.
Or just
Or
around
soon,
the corner.
Or soon. You'll get there soon.
We're almost there. Oh, just around the corner. All these things cutting in there.
Your buddy says, see, what's his name?
333 or 3 or Flip.
Flip is his name.
Yeah.
That's Flip says geology, learning about plants. He's a plant guy.
Oh, pro tip. Okay, so if you don't have Google Lens on your phone, this is something we recommend for anyone that's getting outdoors. Get Google, the app. There is an actual little icon that when you click on it, it will allow you to pull up a viewfinder, almost like you can put it on anything, and it tells you what it is. So if you're starting to learn more about the plants and things that are out there on trail, if you use this app, you'll be easily able to see what it is and identifying it through the Google app. So definitely do some research on that. That's something I would.
Picture this is another one that some people use. Picture this Lens, Google Lens. This guy, I don't understand. And Andy's average outdoor guilty. What is? I don't follow this.
Telling people like it's just around the corner. Just
Oh, yeah. Soon we'll get there soon.
shout out to Andy's average outdoor. Awesome. Thank you for joining us here today. Okay, so let's pivot that. So we know what your favorite thing is to get to the destination, not the journey. What is your least favorite thing about hiking?
It's the actual taking the steps.
Taking the step. So we should call you Senior Camper 77, not Senior Hiker.
I can see that in my future.
So you should make another channel.
No, I'm not there yet, but I can see where possibly car camping is in my future or something like that.
Are you ever going to put a tent on top of your car?
I thought about that. I got a pickup truck. I thought about putting a tent there, but I'm not there. I still walked. I still like hiking.
Yeah.
To get to my destination. I don't hate it, but it's work.
Well, speaking of upcoming hikes, for me, my next hike, I'm actually going to be jumping on the Appalachian Trail. I'm going to be reaching out to the Further Shuttle Appalachian. They're going to help me get to Winding Stair Gap, and then I'm going to go southbound to Blue Ridge Gap. So it's about 30 miles. So it's a good thing I actually like hiking, because if I didn't.
Well, Tim's got to go. Thanks for stopping by, Tim. Tim Buckley.
Okay.
And,
Buckley, nice to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping by.
And then having to poo on the trail by your buddy.
Yeah.
Flip says he likes to poop on
That's
on the trail.
I
Is
think
what
that
he
might
says.
be his least favorite thing. I don't think that's his favorite thing.
Oh.
He might have been just trying a little later.
Fine. See you, Tim. Yeah.
Walker's World was saying sign off.
Signing off. He was saying bye to Tim.
We're getting close to the hour mark. I think we've covered a lot here today on today's YouTube channel going live. What do you got there?
This is what I couldn't get my tablet to work. I'd have stayed online.
You know why? Because you have an Android. That's an iPad. Works, doesn't work. Yes. You were making fun of iPhones and iPads earlier. Now who's working? Now who's not? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I'd have had, I couldn't read the questions on my phone. I had to get up into it. But see, now it's okay.
Well, do you want to show them a view of this wonderful area we have behind us before we log off here? Or do you want to talk?
No,
Wait, I done seen you folks on YouTube.
Oh, who's
man.
this?
I want to get your autograph.
Damn crazy ass
I'm
fan.
your biggest fan.
A crazy
Here.
fan.
He wants to sign
Sign
it.
the back?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm going to sell that joker on eBay.
Well, let's see here. I'll go ahead and sign here. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty.
You never know who you're going to
$10.
run into. Atypical hiker.
Right here.
He wants to sell it on
We'll sell
eBay. He said, oh, Lord.
Well, again, thank you for everyone that has logged in. As you can see, it is a beautiful day here at F.D.R. State Park. Lovely weather. If you've never been here before, definitely recommend it. Make sure you stop by Senior Hiker 77's channel and drop some comments there, or my channel. Make sure you stay tuned. Lots of stuff to come in 2021. Thank you so much to everyone. We definitely appreciate all of your support and look forward to seeing you out there on trail. You want to say anything else?
No, Adam Stock, thank you. Thank all you guys for stopping by.
That's it. Let's keep moving. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. Let's keep going.
There we go.